Good morning, how are we all doing? It's an early start for me, 4:30. Travel all the way to Cross Ends, 4 hours. AHU, no heating cool. We've got it up and running now, so I've got the laptop attached and we'll see what it does. But I just wanted to quickly talk about apprentices and coming to the trade and how difficult it seems at the moment to get young talent into the trade. I think it's something that's probably common in all trades really, finding young decent people to come in. I think it's a great trade to be in, but I think there's a lot of issues regarding young starters. I think a lot of things that need to be looked at. I think the biggest thing, I'm only talking from personal experience, I think the biggest thing is this attitude that it was difficult for us, so we have to make it difficult for them. Why would we do that? It was difficult for us, so why would we make it difficult for them? Or we did it this way, so that's how they do it. And how is anything meant to move on if you have that sort of attitude of, well, it was good, it was fine for us, so it's fine for everybody else? I just don't get that attitude. I think we've got to encourage young people to come in, because at the end of the day, we want the smartest and best of young people to come in to make the trade any better. So I think that attitude has to change. I think we've got to sort of help young people come in. I think everything from sort of how they're paid. Yes, in an ideal world you'd pay everybody loads of money, but companies are going to go bust. So you've got to have other initiatives. But what you've got to remember is you pay them less because you can do one-to-one training. And bear in mind, if you're an apprentice, I think the minimum wage is much lower. Your friends are going to be, they might be working in a supermarket or a 9-to-5 job. They're not working nights, they're not working loads of overtime, stuff like that. And when you're a young person, you're not thinking 30 years into the future, you're thinking to the weekend. So that's what you've got to compete against. The other thing is as well, it's even like transport, a lot of young people don't drive, so making them catch a taxi or a bus at 4 o'clock in the morning to meet you somewhere, you've got to help out. There's plenty of times, when I was an apprentice, I had to get a ridiculously early bus to somewhere because I didn't drive at the time, because I was only 17. So you've got to help out, you've got to have incentives, making them buy all their own tools and stuff like that. Yes, I think they should invest in their own tools. Well, lights have gone off. Hold on. There we go. Invest in their own tools, but making them buy everything, you've already paid them absolute rubbish money, and making them buy tools. I know some companies might be different, but possibly as a reward, for being there for so long, as you go, right, here's £100 to buy a load of new tools. I think it's wrong that some companies that make you buy power tools and stuff like that, this sort of thing, or you can use them at home. Well, should we do the same about laptops and computers for office staff? Well, you can use it that at home. Just take your laptop with you and stuff like that. That's in my mind, just a really dumb way of thinking. So I think something's got to change, because it's. Like I say, we want the best and the brightest in the industry. But we can't attract people like that if the initial offer is so poor. We've got to come up with something. By all means, I do not have the answers, but I think attitudes have got to change. But I'd like to hear your thoughts, really. It's been a long time since I was an apprentice, so yeah, let us know.